Well, hello. It is day 77 of Drop 'em 78 with the Judgment card from Dame Fortune's Wheel Tarot. Hewson has been relating these trumps to the medieval mystery plays, and toward the end of the pageant cycle comes the group of plays called Judicum. It's when humanity was judged and the world and time itself were brought to an end. Lee Burston points out that the final judgment, or the last judgment, was a common theme in Renaissance art, depicted just as this, with an angel and a trumpet and people rising from the dead. He notes that it was a common belief that the body would be resurrected, and physically resurrected and united with the soul, and thus the image refers to a triumph over both time and death. He then notes that the sun and moon together in Renaissance art represented time, so this trump triumphs over time, and of course is way past the death card and also triumphs over death. So these images served as a memory aid for people playing the game of Taroki to remember which cards were valued higher. But as with most imagery of the time, it was also steeped in spiritual and moral beliefs. Of course, the triumphal orders varied by region, and in some of the older Italian decks, the Judgment card is actually the last in the deck, in the group of triumphs at least. I really enjoy this art and how it clearly depicts the resurrection, but also looks like the album cover of like a psychedelic 60s rock album. This cross emblazoned banner of the Marseille Tarot varies in color, so the symbolism is up for debate. It could represent St. George's Cross or the Angel Michael, although Hewson points out that a trumpet-bearing angel of Annunciation would more likely be Gabriel. Similar to the way I refer to the tower as lightning, I tend to refer to this card as angel or trumpets. Those titles are historically accurate and have a little less baggage than judgment. The Old Balinese meaning for this card was an angel, a wedding, or a settlement. De Mellet saw this as the angel, the creation of man, men and women formed from the earth, summoned by Osiris. So he was probably influenced by Coeur de Gebelins' earlier Egyptian writings here. And Coeur de Gebelin labeled this as creation or the last judgment. Hewson's keyword for this card is settlement. Upright, he found it to mean final determination, resolution, or outcome, and reversed, more of a hesitation, delay, or postponement, which relates to the process of judging people by their deeds on earth. Lee Burston notes my more preferred meaning for this card, which is an announcement, or an impactful realization, or even a revelation. Today I've been inspired by some big ideas as I plan for the upcoming new year, and I will see you for one more card tomorrow. Thanks for being here.